Isn't it such a friendly spider? It's got a derpy head and everything. Whoa. I hardly ever go mining in the overworld anymore. I do right at the beginning of the game, just because there's no other way to get ores at that point, but right here, there's there's gold lying around, and copper, and tin, and aluminum's missing, but I don't need a whole lot of aluminum for things. And if I do need some, I can just go ask my dolls to go carve out an area for me, or get my aluminum oreberry bushes and have fun with those. The Nether is like a big cave, and when you go caving, you just pick out all the ores that you want along the way, cherry pick the ones you want, and leave the rest. Right now I'm going for all of them. Plus, there's such interesting things as zombie pigmen and gas that constantly try and ruin your day. And you just deal with that. You end up with tons of ores. Every ore in the Nether is worth double what the surface ores are. And I think I might go mining in the deep dark if I really want to go mining in a normal environment. Huh, I thought I was going to come up for an area up here. Maybe that's lava. It's probably an area above me, and there's going to be zombie pigmen. Oh! Falling on my face. Yeah, do your thing, lava. Do your thing. That zombie pigman. Hey, zombie. Hey! Angry zombie pigmen. The angry ones are the worst. They're the ones you can't avoid because they will get angry at you, and they will come after you no matter what you do. Now, the heat scar spiders are just as bad, but they don't call their friends. Although, if they are the big ones, they tend to have their own friends riding inside them. And you have to deal with that. It's not too bad. They give lots of essence, and you end up with lots of levels afterwards. Now, the ghasts are a bit hard to hunt with this spell, because it goes so slowly. I found a good technique is just to fire all the way around them and hope that it hits them. Kind of like a machine gun, trying to hit as many things as you can. Although with the vines there, it negates that entirely. Bad spider. And you don't fire with the enhanced mode on. You fire like on the lower one, and you just hope that it hits something. Come on. Oh, and zombie pigmen after me too. The ocean stew. I believe I can fly. Come on. Come on! Why can't I hit you? Thank you. You drop anything? Oh! It did drop something. It dropped it. Oh! Aha! Aha! Lucky day. I got a gas tier from... That is the worst possible place to get a gas tier. Sitting right next to lava after the little orbs fell in the lava and... Yeah... Let's just find some Ardite and get out of here. I think I've had enough Nether for one day. At least enough to where I can just... You look kind of like Ardite. Oh, I was going to compare them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, kind of the same. I mean, one's shaped a bit differently, and this one's a bit brighter, but the same kind of idea is there. Yeah, I'm saying that this bush is like a block of ore. Now, if only I could take the bush and mine it and turn it into something useful. That'd be nice. Let's pick up a bush with shears, and then we go, I don't know, chuck it in the smeltery, get some bush ore out of it, turn that bush ore into a piece of slime, then we turn the slime into a weapon, and then we go attack things with our slime weapon made out of bush. Now I need to go mine bushes. Ow! Bad fire. My inventory must be full again. Yes, indeed. It's a bad thing about putting items in your knapsack that you're picking up anyway. You're going to pick up more of them, and then you need to keep putting them in there, and your inventory's going to be full anyway. Oh. I wonder if I can silk touch this. No. Nope. But I can silk touch these. I want some glowstone. I'm going to start making streetlights out of this. Oop. I think I have enough glowstone to just sprinkle around now. Ooh. Oh. This is a vanilla bug. Where the block is actually there, but the server, the client, there's a server and a client running all the time. Even on single player, there's an internal server that the client attaches to, and your computer is running a client and a server. It's not smart, so you basically run the game twice, which is why when you attach to a server elsewhere, that it runs faster. Okay, I think that's it for Ardite over here. But what happens is the server knows there's a block there. The client doesn't. So it gets that way when you mine blocks too fast. The server just can't keep up with the client, or the client doesn't send enough packets to the server, and it just gets out of sync. So you end up trying to walk into a block and then bouncing out, but you're still trying to get in there. And let's go up around this lovely lava lake. Onomatopoeia. Hey, it's got a mustache! Does it have a top hat too? And a monocle. Oh, I don't know if I want to take out that ghast. It's so perfect. But it is attacking me, so we have to do something about it. Goodbye, ghast. Oh, gunpowder. And I lost some more something. Well. Okay, this is a new area. It can't run. Grocery stew. There's some lapis. Another zombie pigman. I don't want you anywhere near me. Thank you. It's a nice view from up here. Looks like a large island here, and there's a overhang from the ceiling. What do we have over here? Sort of like a path down. Whoa! Ah! The vines! The vines are trying to kill me now. Everything in the Nether tries to kill you. Even the passive environment. I'm level 40. I think I'd like to get to level 100. I don't know what the consequences of that would be. And I don't think there's really a point to it. Ow! I was trying to land safely on the mushroom, but now there's too many things down here. But level 100, they're enchanting levels, so it's not experience, but it seems like a nice goal. You have to stay alive that long as well. Hey, Nitro Creeper. Okay, we've got enough of that. There's another one of those phantoms around somewhere. Hey, explosions up, and it's right there. These Nitro Creepers actually do as much damage as a regular creeper, but they always seem to explode just far enough away from you that they're going to wreck the ground and not what you're doing. Hey, more lapis. I hear a ghast. I think it's over that way. Hi, ghast! Let's go say hi. Hey, ghast, how you doing? I'm over here. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's running away. Cheap ghast, you're gonna sit there and make noise, but I can't even touch you. Oh no, nope, none of that, none of that. I'm still looking for a single piece of Ardite as well. I need 8 for Manulin Cleaver Head, and, oh, speak of the devil. Ask and ye shall receive. Ask again and ye shall receive quicker. Okay, back we go. I'm not lost. I think I have to go this way. I'm seriously not lost, right? Right? I should have a pretty good sense of direction since I've been around here quite a bit, and I do know what I'm looking for. I do recognize some of the area. It's just when I get into new areas, they look strange and I don't have any idea what's going on. Also, any areas that have been picked clean of ores should be, well, ore free. Okay, let's go back this way. Oh, oh. Why do I always get stuck in holes? That's why I always freak out whenever I'm about to fall in lava. There's a hole that I'm going to get stuck in, and I'm not going to get out of it. Yep. Oop. Jump. Ow. My chutes have not been charged. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like that. Watch where you're walking. Always look down, always look up, and try to keep your surroundings... Try to be aware of them. Keep them in mind. Try to see what the common problems in your area are. Let's see. I don't want it going this way. I don't recognize this, but this does feel like I'm going the right direction. I have enough cobalt that I can just do whatever I want with it. I'm not sure about the ardite, though. I would love to have a pure ardite hammer, just for raw speed purposes, but ardite seems to be harder to come by. I know some people have the opposite problem. A lot of people have more problems with ardite because they can't see it quite as easily. And my inventory keeps getting full. This is not a good sign. I've harvested every darkwood tree in the area, and I've actually got no saplings for that. I am going to harvest this. Buzzsaw, you here? Yeah. So, we're just going to go grab this, but this is the wrong direction. This is completely the wrong way where I want to go, and I should probably head opposite, back in reverse. Oh, that one's got a little flag. Hey, little flag. Give me that. It's like they can't even touch me. Okay, we're just gonna jump and chop and hope nothing gets me. And I guess we punch. Punch tree. The sword actually has a little bit faster speed on random blocks, so we'll just punch. And I think I got a sapling. Did I get a sapling? Yes. I don't particularly care about leaving it around. I might leave one near my nether portal. In fact, my nether portal's near 0, 0. Which way is 0, 0? 406. Wow. That way goes away. That way goes closer. So we need to go this way. That is pretty much reverse of where I was. And there's a giant lava lake. Nope, let's just go back the way we came. Oop. It's got a TARDIS spider. Oh my gosh. It's spider apocalypse. New. Ah, they're jumping. Flying spiders of doom. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, enough of that. We're just gonna kill them all. I need a nice can of bug spray. I'm not sure that bug spray would help against something this big, though. It'd be like spraying a person with it. It might be irritating, and if you get it in your eyes, it's gonna be a problem. But it's not gonna be that poisonous. You just don't have enough to kill the entire thing. Oh, ooh. Little heart. Not that I don't have enough of those, but they're always nice. Oh, yep, we're just running by it. Run. Just Yeah, yep, go up. No, no, bad. No, 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 I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. There was Lapis. We're skipping Lapis. We are jumping. We're flying. We're retreating. Nope, they're still after me. There's more Lapis. We need to go in this direction anyway. No. I need to get out of here. Come on. We can do it. Home sweet home. Cake! Cake! Goodbye. Okay. I am going to take all of the ores I found and I'm going to go grind them up. I'm going to go sort the rest of the items I have. I need to do something with Made Smite and Buzzsaw and the other tools I picked up, as well as all of the nether materials I have. We're at the bottom of my mine. I think we're going to end this episode with a bit of resource gathering. And by resource gathering, I mean I have all of the ores I've collected, and I have a fortune smelt pick here. So we're just going to run through all of them, and my inventory is going to get very, very clogged. So, without further ado, let's get started. One of the most commonly asked questions of me when people ask about Tinker's Construct is, what is the best tool that you can make? This is a reasonable question. They're looking for the end game or the goal that they need to follow. There's a thing in games where a lot of progression is linear, and they expect that out of a lot of mods. The Tinker's Construct is created in such a way that going linear is out of the question, and some people can't seem to wrap their minds around this to begin with, because they're like, the best pickaxe is I make 5 or 6 of them per world. What? It goes something like that. It really depends on what you want the tool to do. Some of them there is a clear cut, this is the best. Others, not as much. Like with a chisel. You're not going to do anything except chisel with that. You could give it more durability. But the unbiased best for that one would be to make it indestructible, so it can craft forever and you can keep using it. On a pickaxe, that would be silly, because you would have an invincible, slow piece of crud. There is still the argument that an invincible pickaxe, you never have to repair it and you never have to worry about it disappearing, but that's not quite what we're getting at here. Whenever I go into a world for the first time, I always look to make a few tools right away. There's the stone ones, and then I want to get up to a type of metal, and then maybe I want to get nether materials, but maybe not. It really depends. The first thing that I do always want to get, though, is a fortune smelt pickaxe. This is a pickaxe that has a lot of lapis on it, and a auto smelt modifier. So it has the luck and the auto smelt modifiers. These two interact together. When you get up to Fortune 3, you go mining ores, and each level of Fortune adds a chance of getting a higher level. So if you have Fortune 1, it drops 1 to 2 iron ingots. If you have Fortune 3, it drops 1 to 4, which is an average of 2.5. The justification for this was when I was making the auto smelt modifier, which was kind of neat. It was outclassed entirely by the fortune modifier. So I thought if I just let people put them together, and, fortune and soak touch are incompatible, so we'll just make these two work together, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. It also makes it so if you're just going mining and you want lots and lots of materials, like if you don't mind picking up tons of lapis and redstone, then you can pick up tons of metals as well. I always make 3 mining tools in a world, sometimes more, and these are all stone mining tools. I generally make uh, one of each tool, except the weapons, but I always end up with a fortune smelt pickaxe, a silk touch hammer, and some other general purpose mining tool. Now, in Magic Maiden, this happens to be the pickaxe that I'm using right now, and the hammer that's in my inventory, and the mining spell. I might also make a fortune smelt hammer later, just because when I mine tons of ores like this, it takes a lot of time. But maybe not, because I don't mind spending this time every so often just grinding up a few ores. It's not too common, maybe once a month, real time. Now, excavators are a bit different. You always want a silk touch one of those, just so you can pick up grass. But if you want something like lots of bricks, Fortune Smelt actually affects every single item ever. It just checks the drops, makes sure it's not a block, and if it's item, then it tries to increase the amount. So if you're mining clay blocks, you can actually get 4 to 16 brick items per block, and then you have 1 to 4 brick blocks afterwards. And that's not the hardened clay, that's the actual brick items. So if you want lots of those, then go right ahead and make yourself a fortune smelt excavator. This also applies to, say, baked potatoes, or no, it's really just baked potatoes, because the rest of the items generally don't smelt into anything, they're just affected by fortune. And baked potatoes are made from a scythe, and putting auto smelt on a scythe is going to give it a fiery effect, so you can use it to attack mobs as well. And then it's got fortune on it, so it's going to have uh, increased drops, and since it's a weapon, it also gets looting. It's not a bad combo for a scythe. Now, a hatchet, you might just want pure speed on. You might want silk touch on it, but if you have an iron hatchet, it's going to destroy leaves like crazy. But you might have some extra hard leaves somewhere, or you have a lot of wood. A lumber axe with fortune smelt gives you a lot of charcoal. A lot of the items don't really have a good use for silk touch. Once you have one of them, then you don't have to worry about it. Although silk touch on a scythe will give you grass, maybe. You might need to go get a pair of shears for that. Tinker still doesn't have a replacement for shears. It does have a replacement for hoes, though. And the justification for having a hoe that wasn't just a hoe is that hoes are rather boring. They're kind of flat, and I thought making a cutter mattock, because there's two kinds of mattocks. There's a digger one that works on hard dirt, and there's a cutter one that works on wood chopping. They have adze on one side and either a spade or an axe on the other. But these are used to till ground, and with the mattock in particular, it digs dirt, it chops trees, it does pretty much everything you would want to do for farming. And you can just pick up the one tool and you don't have to worry about anything else. Now this is also why hatchets get the speed bonus on leaves. I wanted to differentiate a hatchet from a mattock. So there's that. As for weapons, generally the best weapons are the ones with the most damage. There isn't really a good reason to make them more durable unless you're using cactus, which gains damage as it loses durability. Having a larger pool of damage to lose from increases the attack on it. So if you make a pure cactus broadsword, put a diamond and an emerald on, it'd probably have 6 or 7 extra attack by the time it gets low. There's also the modifier that comes from either industrial craft or thermal expansion. The electric and redstone flux. These act as an extra durability bar on top of the tool, which means you can drive it all the way down to 1 durability and then you can keep it there. That is very much intended. I I really think that if people are going to use either of these mods, they're going to have nice tools anyway, and they're not really going to be any worse, so we may as well give them some nice interactions. The only thing that you might want to do with a weapon is you might want to put Silk Touch on it so you can get cobwebs. Or you might want to make a special wither killing or zombie killing weapon, so you put a bunch of smite on it instead of quartz. You pretty much always want to put a couple of lapis on a tool so you can get luck out of it. And there is the healing capabilities with necrotic bones, so there's a little bit of fudging there, but mostly it's about damage.